So what's up, party people? I'm currently sitting atop a FZ-10 for 2017 from Yamaha, and I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, this is my first leader bike. So I'll try and do the best descriptions I can, but being my first leader bike, I don't really have a lot to go off of, so I'll just kind of feel it out, let you know what I think.
Oh, that? Okay. Cool, thank you.
This thing's just ready to go. It's just constantly ready to run. Oh.
Ash. Like that. I don't want to tell you.
Oh! Man, that was not even a quarter turn of the throttle.
No!
That's nutty. Oh!
Okay.
There's
the gusto.
Oh, this thing's got all the torque. Whew. So first thing I'm going to notice between my panic shriek of torque is the fact that these handlebars are really wide, but they inspire you to do... Oh, I guess we're pulling over.
Oh.
I guess we must have lost part of the group or something.
Oh, yeah, we did.
So while we're pulling over, I'm just going to go ahead and say the wide set handlebars really, it like keeps the bike responsive. You get a lot of leverage. I feel like you can get this sucker low. You know?
The hazard's on. Hey!
Because you're a hazard, Harry.
You're a hazard, Harry.
So first thing I'm going to say is there's no lack of throttle response with this. I switched over to B mode, which is racing, and I'm telling you, every little twist of the throttle, this thing knows. And it's... Man, I've never had a bike that's this responsive. I've never ridden a bike. The FZ-10 was quick, and it was a real rascally engine, but this thing, and I'm afraid the clutch pull in this thing's so dang long, I'm afraid if I rev up too high, it's just gonna take off on me. Whoa! Oh, that torque! All the torque in the world! I haven't taken a minute to review the dashboard. I really like the setup. I really like the amount of information it's got sitting you. And the most important thing it's got hitting you in the face is your speed. This is how fast this bike's gonna go. Currently my one and only complaint about this bike until we get out on the highway is the clutch pull. It concerns the crap out of me. It's really far. And it's non-adjustable. That's a big wag of the finger to you, Yamaha. You could have thought that out better. Yeah, it's not. It's not one of those little clickies. Nope. The brakes are, oh. I mean, I know that's not a describing word, but if I could say something, they're grabby. Like they're ready to stop you at any point in time. You're not gonna worry about stopping in this thing. I'm so scared. This thing does pulls like it's nothing. Oh, there's one thing I can describe with this, it's torque. Oh, it's so much torque. I know this isn't a constructor review, but this thing is just plodding along. Like it's not like that. 65 is not satisfactory. This thing wants to go faster. It just wants to go. Oh, the 6-gear pulls are ridiculous. I only have 2 complaints about this bike so far. Is the seat and the clutch pull. The clutch, you're letting really, really far out before it engages, and it's concerning because I feel like I'm going to over-rev and wheelie. And the seat, I mean, it feels really thin and kind of hard padded. And I can see it becoming a problem if you wanted to ride this thing for a long time, just like the FZ-10. But I mean, it's all rider based. I'm not having the same problem that MainiacMoto did, where I'm sliding into the tank. The ergos here are actually really comfortable for someone my size. This bike has an attitude. It's a bike that you can take out and ride to work, though I don't think I would. You can take it out and ride to work, you can go on a ride, and you can take it to the track after running through the twisties, and this bike will thrive in all of those environments. I have absolutely no reservations on the 2017 Yamaha FZ-10. This thing is a monster. This cross-plane inline 4, it sounds amazing, it feels amazing. I mean, what else can I say about this freaking bike? It is truly a race-bred naked bike worthy of hanging out with the BMW S1000R and the KTM 1290 Super Duke R. I can't rant and rave enough. Yamaha, you have done amazing. It's nimble. It encourages a lot of movement. I mean, I feel like I can hit a turn going 60 miles an hour and just dig it in and not gonna have a problem sticking into that turn. Oh, this bike is incredible. And cruise control, like how often do you get cruise control, right? Like, look at that. Cruise control, man. Like, all the heated grips. This bike is great. I can't say that I'm bothered by the amount of wind that's hitting me right now. It's actually doing a good job. This little lip is doing a good job of keeping the air off my chest and really letting me get pushed around. Whoop, 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 whoop. 3 separate sections of traction control, 3 different riding modes, an economy mode for a 1000 while you're rolling along. I mean, you can't complain. This bike has a lot. This bike has a lot for every rider. Attaboy to Yamaha for creating a bike that could really hang up there with the king of naked bikes, you know, the BMW and KTM.
Yeah.
And it's like, I went onto this thing with some serious reservations. I'm a little concerned. It is my first leader bike that I've ridden. And honestly, as intense as this thing is, it has never, like, since I've been on it, it hasn't left me scared. Like, it's confidence inspiring. Like, you can get on this thing. Granted, after a few years of riding, if you're a new rider, I do not recommend you get on this bike whatsoever. But if you're confident in your skills and you really own